Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Carissa and this is my channel. I create makeup content, lifestyle content, mommy content, and vlog content. If that's what you guys enjoy watching, then make sure you subscribe to my channel, and we're gonna get right into today's video. So today's video, I'll be recording a chit chat, get ready with me, and it stems around first time moms, like the stress, the breastfeeding, the feeling overstimulated, and all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna get right into that. So the first thing that I'm about to do before I get right into this video is I'm going to wash my face. So I'll come back with my face washed. Okay y'all, so I'm back and I'm out of my shower. So the first, because I wrote it down, y'all. So the first, we're gonna be talking about number one is being stressed out and overwhelmed. Number two is BD problems, baby daddy problems. Number three is breastfeeding, and then like food to supply you breastfeeding, you being able to breastfeed. Four is confidence and body confidence and all that. Five is clothing for like you and the baby, like meaning like you're not what you used to be, your baby is growing fast, so you gotta buy all these clothes. And yeah, so number one, stressed out and overwhelmed. I'm gonna also try to tell y'all the products that I'm using just in case y'all want to know. So I'm about to prime my face with this Milk Hydro Glow Primer. So the first thing that I have is, it says not arriving place on time. Like say if you have a doctor's appointment, or if you're trying to go to this like party or something, not like party but like family gathering, and you want to bring you have to bring your baby with you. The stress of not being on time. So what I do is I plan it out, like how long it's gonna take me to get ready, how long it's gonna take me to get my child ready, the things that I have to do, and if need be, like sometimes I'll prep the diaper bag the night before. Like I'll put everything in the diaper bag before, either the night before or like a couple hours before I have to get ready, so that that's not something that I'm worried about. Like putting diapers, making bottles, and then just put it in the refrigerator, so that way you can just literally go downstairs and go. And yeah, so I prep the night before. I plan it all out. That's what I do, because I'm a very organized person, so I just plan everything out. Alright, I'm now about to start my eyebrows. I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Lasting Drama Gel Liner. This is what it looks like. So, and then it says stress of getting the kids dressed and taking a whole bunch of bags and kids and yourself to the car. So like I said, prepping is everything. So make sure you prep the bag the night before or a couple hours before, and then before you even have to get ready or anything like that, put the bags in the car, so that's not something you're worried or stressed about. Timing is everything, literally. No transportation to appointments. There's always, you can always look at the bus systems that areas have. Like I know down here, I live in the DMV, there's Vango buses, but there's also Metro. You can take the Metro and walk, and then you could also do Uber and Lyft, because that's what I be having to do sometimes, like to take myself to a doctor's appointment or my daughter to the doctor's appointment. Or if you have help, see if that help can help you. Like even though like you may not be a person to ask, because me personally, I'm not really a person to ask about that type of stuff. It's only like if I need it, and yeah, you need it because this is for your kids. So don't be afraid to ask for help with that, because that saves you money, a whole bunch of money. Even though you might say, oh yeah, I can give this person gas money. Gas money ain't nothing but like $15-20, if we're being honest. And then no support and encouragement, motivation. If you feel like you have no motivation, do what makes you happy. Like me, for example, makeup makes me happy, that's why I do it. Or you can go out on walks to like stuff that brings you peace. That's what you can do for like motivation and stuff. And if you have a small circle, okay, you have a small circle, but you have a circle. So it's not like you have nobody. So just tell your friends and family what you're going through, and they'll be there for support. And if you don't have anybody, just you're doing this for your kids. Your kids should be your motivation, so that should be motivating yourself. Like, you created a whole human being, and then feel like it's too much, like the baby just keeps crying and you just need help and you're feeling overwhelmed. What I do is go out on a walk or play some music. Just try to do something that calms you down. If it's down to like saying, oh, can you watch them for like 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes to calm you down. Or asking somebody to watch your kids, and then you going out with a friend. If that makes you feel better, then do what makes you feel better. Second one is bday problems. Arguments for no reason. And him stressing you out over the little things. So when I say arguments for no reason, it's like it just be about dumb stuff, like something he can figure out on his own, quite literally, and he didn't have to talk to you about it. But the thing is, men don't think like women. Women mature faster than men, so that's why they be feeling like they don't know what to do, and then women got it all down packed. Oh, she got it, whatever. No, you can do it too. And then like say if he's like toxic and he's threatening you, maybe you need to get a police officer involved on that part. If he's sending you threats, just no response is a response, okay? So, and he wants you to respond. He wants you to say something slick or be like, oh, she said this, so I can do this. Like, no response is a response. Because, like, literally, I have to do that right now. Like, he'll be doing too much. And it always comes time for when it's time for him to, it's his week. And it's always, oh, he's doing something. It's always something. So just know a response is no response. And then if you have to get the police involved, get the police involved. Because this is your life. You want to make you and your child happy at the end of the day. This is not about him. And if you feel like he's arguing with you because, I don't know if that's what y'all did in the beginning and then y'all got together, he's just trying to do that again, flirting with you or whatever. You know how they used to do in school, like boys would flirt with the girls, or boys would be mean to the girls because they was really flirting with the girls. Like, yeah, no, we're not on that. You're doing the best for you and your child at the end of the day. It's point blank, period. And then him not doing his job, make it known that how you feel that he's not doing his job, he needs to do more. And then if you feel like he's not doing any more and it feels like you're just the only person doing anything, then either it needs to be child support or something, because If he's not putting in no effort, then what's the point in you being the father in the first place? If you're not doing anything. You're not buying no clothes. You're not buying her formula. Like, you're not doing none of that. So it's like, what's the point? You're just a waste of space at the end of the day. Like, come on now. Yeah, make it known your feelings if he's not doing something and how you feel. And then if he tried to, like, say, oh, like, yes I do, bro, like, what are you talking about, blah blah blah, he start acting out of character, just shut it down. Just leave him on red. Not even worth it. Like, for real. Not making effort to pick up the kids. If you feel like he's not making an effort to pick up the kids, then that's a problem, because the co-parenting should be 50-50. It shouldn't feel like it's only one person doing the job, you know? And if you feel like it's one person, also with that, make your feelings known. Oh, you picked up the kids 2 times in a row, 3 times, how many ever times you picked them up. Make that known. And if he's still making you do all the work, then it needs to be some type of structure. Child support, I don't know, but some type of structure. You need to learn how to put your foot down and say, listen, I'm not about to keep doing this because I done did this so many times and you're not doing anything. You're not making an effort. Like, and when I say making effort, I'm not talking about, oh, like, say if you don't got enough money to come to your house and pick up the kids, he needs to be asking somebody, whether that's friends or family members or even the girl that he's dating. Like, if he wouldn't be dating somebody else, you need to get her to pick up your child. Figure it out some way. Father acting like it's too much on him, so he calls for the bit inconvenience. If the baby cries, baby's not eating, baby's stressing out the father. And it's like, at the same time, a woman had to go 9 months and she was not really cramping, but she had to go 9 months. She had to birth a child. She had to do all that, make sure she was eating good, make sure the baby is healthy and all that. And the father calls you for the bit of inconvenience when the baby's crying and he don't know what's wrong. You need to tell him to figure it out, but you can also help him through it. Saying, oh, is she hungry? Did you change her diaper? Walk her outside, play some rain sounds, like that type of stuff. He can figure it out. Number 3 is breastfeeding and food. So with breastfeeding, you want to make sure you're eating the right foods. And then with breastfeeding, you also want to make sure that you're on a schedule. Like, pump every 3 to 4 hours, every 2 to, I know when it's first, you're pumping every 2 to 3 hours, even during the night. So make sure you're on a pumping schedule. Make sure you have a good pump. I know there's mom cozy pumps. You can also get literally a regular pump from Walmart, because that's literally what I did. Any pump should work. Also, you can do hand expressing. You can do hand expressing and then like a manual pump. And also, if you don't know like the breastfeeding parts, you can do some research before you even, like weeks or a month before you even give birth. You can do research on it, like eating the right foods, like fruits, nuts, vitamins, eggs, meats like steak and chicken, greens and vegetables, avocado and yogurt. So there's, just look up what food is good for breastfeeding and it'll come literally right up, and then you can go from there. Stress can also affect your milk supply. If the father is stressing you out, or if you got family stressing you out, you just need to separate yourself, because it can decrease your milk supply. Say if you're pumping like 5 ounces every feeding, you can go down from probably 5 to 4 and maybe even 3 ounces if you're stressing. So you need to make sure you're calming yourself down. Even if you do get into it with somebody, you're calming yourself down and you know what to do in order to calm yourself down. And then, like I said, do what makes you happy. If you need to go on a walk, go on a walk. If you need to play some music, go play some music. You're out and need to breastfeed / pump. If you're out and need to breastfeed / pump, feed your baby. That's your baby. Like, at the end of the day, ain't nobody else pumping for your baby, ain't nobody else breastfeeding your baby. So do what you need to do for you. And I know it could be like a little intimidating because you're out in public and you feel like everybody's looking at you. They make covers so you can cover your child and breastfeed, so that you don't feel like people are looking at you a certain way or whatever the case may be. I know there's some at Target, maybe Walmart, I think, but you can also buy some off of Amazon. Yeah, like, feel like people are judging and staring. Do what you need to do for you. Don't worry about the other people. That's like when people go out and record in public, and because they're a content creator, you're making your money at the end of the day. You're doing what makes you happy at the end of the day. So forget what these other people are doing. If they stare, let them stare. Whatever. Alright. Confidence. So for those shades, pause. For those shades, I use the Pro Concealer. The 2 Pro Concealers on the inner, right here, I used in the shade Toast, and then on the end I used in the shade Beautiful Bronze. And then for my arch, I used this Pro Touch Full Concealer by Kiss in the shade 333 Cool Toffee. And so I use those shades also for under my eyes. So that's what we're about to go ahead and do. Well, first I'm about to bronze, or contour and bronze. So for the contour, I use this Ruby Kisses contour palette. So to contour and bronze, I go in with this shade over here, and then I place it over here, and then I blend it out, and also on my nose and my forehead, because he's literally texting me right now just being complicated, because we're trying to figure out dropping off situation, and he wants to be complicated. I'm gonna let him be complicated, because he really be trying to play in my face because I'm just nice. Like, I'm not bitter and I'm not gonna act like a bitch, but when you start acting out of line and get to doing too much, then yeah, we gotta do something else. We gotta wrap this shit up for real. It is like, also, you gotta just learn how to handle certain situations. And if you need like somebody else's opinion on it, get somebody else's opinion on it. If you don't want your family's opinion on it, then don't get your family's opinion on it. Choose who you want to tell. Because literally that's what I do. I choose who I want to tell. I don't tell everybody my business. Especially when it comes to me and my baby daddy. I don't. We're not even gonna play that. We're not even gonna do that. For real. Alright. Confidence. Stomach doesn't look like what it was before. So for me, I was skinny. Sorry y'all. I had to focus on that part. And now, like, I have a mom pouch. Even though, like, it's like, embrace yourself. Like, you're a mom now, so you're gonna look like a mom. And even though if you don't want to look like a mom, you can work out. You can do things to where you're feeling like your confidence is back. But it's also all in the mind too. There's these podcasts and audiobooks that will talk about self-confidence and literally all of that stuff. So if you need to listen to something that's giving you that confidence too, then do that. Y'all, why I realized I didn't put no foundation. Y'all, what is going on? Like, for real, I'm literally all over the place trying to hurry up. This foundation is the e.l.f. foundation in the shade Truffle. I literally put a dot, and then I put a dot on both sides. Both my sides, and then I don't do too much because this shade is like darker a little bit than my tone, so I don't do too much. You don't look like what you was before, and like you feel like you're ugly and all that stuff. You just gotta get some, like, do stuff that you would do before, and that is so like heavily because if you do stuff that you did before, your confidence will come back. Like, I'm trying to tell you, your confidence will come back. And so it's like your old self, you're happy again, you're doing all the stuff that you used to do, you're passionate about it. Like, just like how I'm passionate about my makeup and I'm getting back into my makeup and stuff. Yes, you have to be just like that. Feeling ugly, fupa, stomach pouch, and working out and not seeing results. Patience is key, like quite literally. Patience is key. Things take time. Just how it took you time to have that child, things take time, trust. So it's all about just waiting game and being patient. Clothing, you feel like your baby is growing fast, you gotta keep buying all these clothes. If your baby is growing fast, that's quite literally a good thing. It's literally a good thing. You don't want your baby to not grow at all. You're a different size than before. I know when before I used to wear like a large to extra large, and when I just gave birth, I went up a size to 1X. And I know it's not like drastic, like big, but I still went up a size. So, and I feel like that, I'm big, I need to do something. And it's just you just working back to your old self. Like, you're still yourself, don't get it wrong, but like, you just want to be you again. And I guess you don't feel like you're you, if that makes sense. Just do things that, like I said, literally this whole video, do things that make you happy and know your self-worth. Like, you are that girl. Like, please, just because you look different and you're a mom now, like, you are that girl, you've been that girl, and you are still that girl. Like, come on, let's get it together, babes. Not enough, you don't feel like you don't have enough clothes for the baby or yourself. There's also clothes sites, like foundation sites for first-time moms who feel like they don't have everything, but you don't want to spend all this money. There's a site, I know there's a site down the street from me. It's called the Catherine Foundation. And you can look up sites for first-time moms or pregnant women. Look up sites, and there's also a number you can call to get free diapers and wipes. Look into that as well. And then the foundation, I know they had formula. It was like a pantry inside. What else was it? It was clothes. It was a bassinet. Like, they literally had a whole bunch of things, literally. So don't think that, trust, you're not the first person to get pregnant on this planet, like, ever. So don't think that you're doing it by yourself. It's just you. Like, even though you birthed this human, and yeah, you may feel like it's just you, it's not just you. Many women there's other women out here that are in the same situation that you are in. So you just have to think about it like that. You are not alone. Trust, you are not alone. I'm gonna also go just off the dome too here, and just start talking about some stuff. So when it comes to stress and baby daddy stuff, you just gotta know how you're gonna handle it. Honestly, you have to know how you're gonna handle it, because you don't want it ever to be too much and then you don't know what you're gonna do. Like I always say, you can get other people's opinions on stuff too. It doesn't have to be just you, you know. And also choose who you want to tell. Like me personally, there's certain family members I don't tell about stuff that goes on between me and him, because people judge. Even though judging is sinning, people judge because people are still human. So choose what you want to do. Choose who you want to tell, okay? And you're doing this for yourself and your child. At the end of the day, that's what you have to remember. All this is for you and your child. And then years later, like 5-10 years from now, you're gonna look like, I did the best that I could do. Because some people, they aren't ready to become parents. They're just not ready. So they be giving their, and there's nothing wrong with this, they be giving their kids up for adoption because that's what they feel like was the best option for them. Parents do what they have to do for their kids. And when it comes to BD problems, don't give him the time of day. Know how to respond. And know if it's time to give no response. Like, and I know in people there's like certain triggers and stuff that may triggers, like say if you have the support that he doesn't have, and like that's just a trigger for him, you can't help that. That's not something in your well-being that you have control over. Okay, let me talk about like you moving on from your baby daddy and you getting a boyfriend. Don't, and I know some people, they choose when to tell their partner when they have kids. That's all based on you. It's no problem with that. But also if you feel like you don't want your partner to feel bad because you do have a child, and then it's all these baby daddy problems that he has to hear you, like he has to hear you stressing and all that stuff. Don't feel bad. That's a part of your life, and if he wants to be with you, he will stick through you with it. Like he will be holding on to your hand while all this is going on. And if he's a real man, he won't be going nowhere. Quite literally, he won't. Because he loves you, and with you comes your child. So he'll love you and your child and all your problems. So yeah, and then it's just all about finding that right person. And once you feel like you found that right person, I feel like once you start dating and like, say you're dating but you're trying to fill it out, he can know you have a child, but know when to introduce him to your child. Like my boyfriend, we be dating for 3 months, and he knows I have a child. We be on FaceTime and stuff, but he hasn't seen her in person. And that's just something that I have to get through, and just knowing when the time is right for both of them to be in person. Because the way my daughter is, when she sees people who she doesn't know, she'll gravitate towards me, which I don't have a problem with because I'm her mom, but that's just her first instinct, is she'll gravitate towards me. She's still a baby, she's 1 still, so yeah, just know when the time is right to introduce that. Like I said, do what makes you happy. Do what you want to do for what you feel is best for you and your child, whether that comes to baby daddy problems, whether that comes to you loving yourself, you doing the right things for you. Yeah, people provide. You're not the first person. You are not going through this alone. Also, I recently just started taking my daughter to church, and also with the taking your children wherever you go, just know to stick it through. Like, your children are part of you. If somebody gets mad that your child is crying and screaming, they're a baby, they're a child, they're gonna scream and cry, they're gonna act out, they're gonna do too much. What do you want me to do? Like, literally, I'm trying and whatever. But don't feel stressed because your baby is crying. Your baby is a baby. But also, don't be disrespectful and not try to not do anything, you know? Because that also can be irritating and be like, and then people be looking at you sideways like, why isn't she doing anything? Her baby is crying. Does she not care about her baby? Like, what's going on? So yeah, I don't really think I have much else. I'm trying to think. This blush is Tower 28. It's from Sephora, and these brushes are from Ulta. These brushes are the Eco Tool. These brushes are the Eco Tools. And yeah, so yeah, about to use this Ruby Kisses press powder, but just know that you are doing a good job. You are doing what you need to do for you and your child at the end of the day. Okay? So don't think, oh, you're doing something wrong, whatever. Also, if you want somebody else's opinion on it, call your family. Call them and tell them about the situation, or call somebody else that who you know has been a mom and who is in your shoes. They will help you a lot more than you think. And then after this, I'm going to set my face with the Airspun loose face powder. I'm gonna also put it down here, but I'm gonna also line my face, if that makes sense. Okay, I'll come back to y'all once the rest of my makeup is finished. Alright y'all, so this is what my makeup is looking like. It would be better with the lip combo, but I'll put pictures in here with a lip combo. I gotta go. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and comment down below if you are also a first-time mom and this video motivated you. Yeah, let me know. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see more content like this, and I will hopefully see y'all guys in the next one. Bye.